Logging and overview. All right, well, let's get started with WeVideo. You're going to go to WeVideo.com and you're going to pick how you're going to log in. You're going to log in with your credentials or log in with Google. That's what I personally like. You have Facebook as an option, but if you're doing this for your school district or your school, I doubt that's going to be an option. If this is personal, if you have a personal license, then you might want to pick to log in with Facebook. I like to do Google just because it's one click and boom, I'm in. It links your accounts, so that's always nice. Once you have selected your email account linked to your WeVideo, then it will give you to your landing page and you will see several options that you have. You can create a video directly from there, a recording, a GIF, or a podcast. So when you click on those, it will give you it will put you in a specific location in a way. So if it's a GIF, it's immediately going to give you the 45-minute template. Like you'll see a little overlay of yellow that you can only do 45 seconds. If you do the podcast, it will automatically put you in the audio only. You can get to the same places with video, just like the recording, but this is just like an easier way to start if you like. So I'm going to click on video and it should take me to the stock library in here. I'm going to click stock library. This is the window that I like. All right, so you will be like, OMG, what in the world is this? I see lines at the bottom. I see all kinds of things here that they're different. And then I see a preview. Clicks will appear here and just like, The first time I opened WeVideo, I'm like, oh Lord, what is this? It's not as complicated as you think. Okay. Let's start with layers, which is at the bottom. Okay, so you see that it says video 1, video 2, and you can add more layers here if you want another layer, which you will, but we'll talk about that later. You also have audio layers. You have audio 1, and that's all you have as of now. You can add more audio layers here if you need. So picture, well, depending on when you started teaching, because even if this video is watched by students, I always say transparencies, but you might not be familiar with transparency. So think of, I always say with kids, like a glass, and you have like a glass that you will see through, and you'll put a layer, and then you can put another glass and another glass and another glass, and you're going to be looking at it from the top. So if you have different elements, whatever is at the top layer, that's what you were going to see. So that's the concept of layering. Just like you did transparencies, when you will put your little thing and you will write on it, and then you will see it. You can put another one. You will see the ones on the top. You can see it, better. So that's the concept of layers. Audio 1 and video 1 is what you're going to be using the most. So in the beginning, that is where you're going to stick everything. And video 1 and audio 1. So just think that you have one layer of video and one layer of audio. And that is it. That's all you really need. All right, so that's this bottom of the bottom. This bottom of the bottom. Okay, that makes so much sense. This marker, it tells you, where in the video you're at. These are just like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Here, this is super useful. This is the little magnifying glass, because sometimes whenever you're trying to edit a small portion, you're going to have to zoom in. And it's easier if you see it like this. Like, I'm just going to drag this video. If you can make it, that's outside, like minus, like normal, but you can zoom in and you can see how these numbers are changing. So this is like 1 second because it's going to go super fast. See? Okay, and you can move this around and you can cut this way, right? And then you can boop. And you move this around. It's like blocks. It's super easy. It really is. So when you click on it and it's orange, it's selected. I'm just deleting that. So this is super useful. Super, super useful here at the bottom. What else? Well, like you saw, this is my preview. So this is what you're going to see. And if you notice, there is no audio. So if I drag again this on audio 1, and video one, I'm sorry, I can record my voice over this, or I can use an audio file that is already in my stock library. So if I can click here, oh, it's already in weather. So I can select audio, and it's going to give me some audio files like wind and weather and stuff like that. I can narrow down my search by just doing sound effects if I like, which sometimes it's very useful to use just sound effects. Because audio loops it's cut in the way that you can add multiple and it sounds like it's the same file, which is super useful because sometimes I like things that they're really short and I like it, I make it longer by adding multiple ones of them. All right, so that is super useful, the fact that you can narrow your search here. Also, if you notice you have a little heart, and if you click on my favorite, videos are favorite, but I have some audios that are favorite. You see, I have some audio files that I'm edited. She's like, dance all night? Yes. So those are my favorites. Alrighty, so now I show you what the stock library is. This is all license free, so you don't have to worry about anything that is copyrighted because everything in here is already paid for. My media is all the stuff that you have uploaded. I like to have it organized. Well, this is not super organized. I need to organize it. But I have folders, my promos, tutorials, something that's fun that I created has not a tutorial or a promo. It's in there. I'm going to create another one that has all my green stuff. So from here, you cannot organize anything. You cannot move things around. You can change their name, which is useful. But you can't look, I have the wake, I have to literally change the name of the audio of the file. If you want to move anything in my media, you're going to have to go to this folder right here. It says my media. And then from here, you can move things around. But from your folder within the editing feature, you can't change anything. So from here, you can import. Look at all the things that you can import from. Obviously, my favorite is Google Drive and OneDrive. But since I have the streams, then I just click my computer, and then I can see my OneDrive from here, and I can see my Google Drive from here, and I have my downloads and my desktop. So I love that. I have plenty of stuff that I can search. OneDrive files on demand, and I also have my Google Drive there. So that's how you're going to upload your media. Just know that if you're going to click import, you're going to have to be in the folder that you want that file in. You can also record your webcam, your screen, or both, which is what I'm doing right now. And the cool thing about the screen and the webcam is it puts it in 2 different layers. So you can move your face around or take it away. It is so cool. I love that. Whoever created that, it's genius. All right, text. I make this faster because all right, so now look that it moves. You can pick the text that you like or the moving template that you like. You can customize the font. Whenever you drag it in, you double click. I'll show you whenever I get to that station. I'm just giving you a super overview, super fast. The ones that don't move, you can change the size, the color of these. So if I don't need text, I'll take the text out, and then I'm pointing you can see what I'm pointing at. Oh my gosh. Right here, you can see that now. If I need to cover something, camouflage it in a way, I will change the color of these using my color eyedropper. And then you can use this because you can change the size and the color of that. Call outs is something I use a lot on my tutorials. The arrow call out. You can change the text and the font, but also the font, but the color of it. So that's super helpful. Here on audio, these are longer files that what you'll find in your stock media. So they have the premium and you're free. Just you don't hard thumb, but see, that would be super nice as a background. You can change the volume of the entire row or just the one file and make transitions. It's super cool. All right, transitions is just like what you find in slides. It's useful. It looks super cool, and it just makes your video look a lot better. So they have more down here. So it's fun. See, like little bubbles. The backgrounds, they have some that you can, like if you have something that is in green screen, you can put yourself in there. You can put text on top of that. So they have some really cool ones. They have some solids, which is if you, because usually the text is most of the time it's see-through. So if you don't want it to be see-through, you can change this. Now you cannot change the size, like you cannot make it just longer or taller. It changes, it's proportionate. So that's why I said, like, if you want to cover something, you use a text, the static text. That's one of my tricks. So you have these little overlays that also move. This is really cool. So yeah, and then you'll notice that this is the finish button. Here you can change the size of it if you want to do it for like Facebook or Instagram or something that will be square or just a regular video. That is super useful, I think. All right, but this is not so short overview, but this is an overview.